with the start of the invasion of Venezuela, I think it's extremely important to say a couple things. That it is 100% for oil. Venezuela does not produce drugs, but they have like one of the highest oil reserves of the world. And also, the idea that Maduro is a dictator or he's a terrible leader is also propaganda. Like, you can do criticisms of Maduro, but there's no metric that you can measure him as a dictator. There is no reason to think that. It is just straight from the US propaganda that people were talking about how you're going to hear that after the invasion. And also the videos you see of people parading in the streets, this is how the US does these invasions or regime changes. They propagandize not only you, but they also propagandize the people of Venezuela by buying out news organizations and reporters, which you can tell they have done, and they're going to selectively show you the things that look good. So if you just take everything, the first thing you see, you're going to obviously think Venezuela is like a horrible dictatorship and the US is freeing them. No. There is no good reason to think that. And it's so important to understand that before you speak on it, because there is so many people going, how can you support Venezuela? How can you, like, they're so terrible. It's ridiculous. Even if you're against communism, it's ridiculous to think Maduro is a dictator of any sort. And it's ridiculous to say that it was okay to invade the country or start invading. I guess they technically haven't entered, but they've bombed and kidnapped. So it's so important to acknowledge this and not speak on it unless you know what you're talking about, because this is heavily propagandized, and one of those countries has the resources to do it. So understand that when you are looking at information, it's probably propagandized towards the US. That's just how that works. And that people were talking about it was going to work like this before anything happened, because they were preparing for the invasion and the regime change. So it's so important that you don't blindly go, oh yeah, he was a horrible dictator, terrible leader.